The Falcon Prairie. Who is Falcon? Let's take a step back and explore the rich history behind Falcon Airguns. It's a story of innovation, British engineering, and how a small company became a legend in PCP airguns. Our journey starts in the 1980s with a company called Titan Enterprises, founded by the legendary airgun engineer John Bowkett. Bowkett was a mastermind ahead of his time, designing some of the earliest pre-charged pneumatic or PCP air rifles that hunters and shooters fell in love with. These were simple, reliable and powerful, setting the stage for what was to come. The Titans were hugely popular, known for their accuracy and ease of use, and they dominated the market in the UK and beyond. Fast forward to 1993, that's when Falcon Pneumatic Systems stepped in and took over airgun production from Titan. Based in East Sussex, England, Falcon built on Bowkett's designs and started churning out their own line of rifles. They kept things straightforward. No frills, just high quality, dependable PCPs that delivered shot after shot. In the mid to late 90s, Falcon introduced their iconic FN series. Models like the FN12 became favourites among enthusiasts. The FN19, for example, was a single-shot powerhouse, often tuned for around 17 to 22 foot-pounds of energy, and it could crank out dozens of consistent shots on a single charge. These rifles were lightweight, easy to maintain, and featured things like bearing-match triggers that made them feel premium. Shooters praised them for their simplicity. You could strip one down and service it yourself without needing a degree in engineering. But Falcon didn't stop there. As the new millennium approached, they rolled out the Prairie range. And that's where our star of the show comes in. The Prairie Classic Carbine, for instance, was a thumbhole walnut stock beauty that weighed in under 7 pounds, making it perfect for long days out in the woods. It could hold pressures up to 2,900 psi, giving you plenty of shots for sporting or target work. By the early 2000s, Falcon was riding high, but change was on the horizon. In 2005, the company was acquired by NSP Developments and Manufacturing Limited, the folks behind another British powerhouse, Air Arms. For a while, Falcon continued production under NSP, but eventually they decided to suspend making new Falcons to focus all their energy on the Air Arms lineup. It was a tough call for fans, but many of Falcon's innovations lived on in Air Arms rifles. After all, shared engineering roots meant a lot of crossover in tech and design. In 2020, NSP and its holdings, including Falcon Airguns Limited, was sold to NSP Group Limited. As far as we know, Falcon production hasn't restarted. Today, these rifles are collector's items, and they hold their own on the Ranger in the field. If you're lucky enough to own one, you know why they're timeless. British craftsmanship at its best.